Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Goes for a shot! Goal! Portugal! And what a start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Hakimi with the slide tackle there. And it's Ruiz. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Vinicius Junior, and he's certainly onside here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to play it through. Guirassy. Shot could be on, and the flag has stayed down. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Madrid present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The chance to pull further clear. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've...
Shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Palmer. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's having a shot! They've scored! And they are right back within touch! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And it's Barella. And this is Lukaku, showing good feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Gravenberg.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, this looks sharp. Palmer. He won't be happy with that one. Now, can they get him away? Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Mukiele, well seen, saw that coming. Rice and Thiaw. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a... Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Half-time imminent. What a time to score.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now it's Palmer. He's on it, can he get... He's had a shot! It's a loose ball. He has a look out. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Lukaku is firing after that one. And he's gone looking for safety. Lukaku, spread out to the left. Great vision. Thinks about the shot. Rooney gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Caros espectadores, não se esqueçam de que apenas podem fumar nas áreas designadas para esse efeito. Obrigado. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's gone backward here. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. And it's Timber. Shot a goal! And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gravenberg has created one goal already. Looking for options for movement. Palmer. An instinctive delivery. Madrid different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Mukiele. This might spell danger. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Guirassy. It's a really well-measured ball. That's good running with the ball. Good read, needed to be. He's trying to hit the front line here. It's a searching pass. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Guirassy is onto this. This looks promising. Timber defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
That's Valverde.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Passes short and sharp. And he was alert to it. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. More and more pressure on the ball here. Hakimi. Pass somewhat off target. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Opts for safety. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gravenberg. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's a throw-in.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 41. Número 9. Número 13.
Portugal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Turns back here, probably the best option. Looks to the other side. Madrid are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Bruno Fernandes did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Chance, surely! Van Dijk. Cucurella. And here's Dembele. Oh, well played, well played.
Vamos ter
It's
minuto
not
de
gone well.
compensação.
Out for a throw. And it's Dembele. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, there's the clearance. And that is as far as it goes. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be. And hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good ball. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Alvarez gets into a good position. Now, who's going to be first to it? And the shot! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So, a breakthrough already. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Gravenberg, and here's Lukaku.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And claimed it back swiftly. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's not an... Oh, no, this does not look good. Vinicius Junior. And this is Lukaku. Shot a goal! And he's really put himself on the line here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
No way through, so... Chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid have their second corner now. That's a throw.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Timber gets over and intercepts. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior, and the shot! It's hit the upright. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
No luck with that dink over the top. Alvarez. Guirassy. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Mbappe. Madrid finding their passes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it into space. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Threads one in. Lukaku. That's tidy. Lukaku stood his ground strongly. Opts to play it back. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ndika spots it and intercepts. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Can he get on the end of this? There's no flag. And he's had it nicked away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Madrid are looking to break at pace. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Fabian Ruiz. Thiaw. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, can he get onto this? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Fabian Ruiz. Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good take in a good area. That is lovely. And he's making progress on the ball. That's very neat. And it's Rice. He is just caressing the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Drilled in low. Wilt chasing the game, trailing by one. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking for options for movement. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Ah, that's been cut out, well played. Tries to play it through. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Portugal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Tries to pass it through. Vinicius Junior. Lovely feet. Good ball, good take. Great chance! No, he's missed it.
substituição para Portugal. Número 41.
So, time for changes
Número
on
9.
both sides, actually.
Número 2. Número 13. Número 19. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 4. Número 38.
Hakimi
Número 7.
steered out wide, but he won't reach that
Número
one.
21. Vamos dar lugar
That's
a
put
uma
paid to a
substituição.
promising move. Mukiele. McTominay. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now this could be a chance. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Madrid have their third corner. They've played it short. Bruno Fernandes. Nice. Oh, what a climb! So close to drawing level. Gravenberg. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Gravenberg, that's a good ball. Turns and goes back, he's gone for goal! Oh, and that should have been two.
McTominay really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 2 then.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that has left him in a heap. And here's Mbappe. And he was alert to it.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's on it, can he get away? Fires it in low. And he's quick to get it clear again. McTominay. This looks promising. Now it's Gravenberg. Brilliantly cut out. Gravenberg. Van Dijk. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Portugal have reclaimed it. Portugal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Now it's Guirassy, and a chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Timber promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in plenty of space here. Shot at goal! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Portugal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them.
Decent chance! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And he's in. There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now, who's going to be first to this? Looking for options for movement. And that's a simple one for the keeper. That's an imaginative pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. There's a sharp little ball here. Barella is in a really good position out wide. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's got away. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Big chance! It's a loose ball. More pressure on the opposition goal.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Gravenberg. And he's intervened well there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And smartly reclaimed. Oh, what has happened here? That's really well manoeuvred. Gravenberch. Now, can they get him away? Played back in. João Palhinha. Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Mukiele. Foot in. Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Guirassy. Good ball, good take. Turns back here, probably the best option.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Can he spark a counter here? Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Thuram. Gravenberch looking for options for movement. And it's Cucurella. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Barella. And it's made its way to him. Oh, super ball. Well, that looks... Thuram! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. He is through here! Now it's Guirassy. Now it's Rice. Fabian Ruiz. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. João Palhinha.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And a chance!
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, no circumventing this opponent. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Substituição para Portugal.
Valverde considers his options.
Número 13.
Timber.
Número 19.
Now this could be a chance. And that's and the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Número 21.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
It's their second corner of the game. McTominay. Portugal are looking to go forward now.
Lukaku really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Valverde kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. He's not got that quite right. Hakimi gets rid without sophistication. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Guirassy. McTominay. Brilliantly cut out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Cucurella. Yildiz. Now it's Dembele. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's had a shot! Cleared away. Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Palmer deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
So, third corner of the game.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 6. Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com o número 5.
Palmer with the short one. Palmer. And this is Dembele. That'll be a throw-in. Mbappe. Hakimi. "75 minutes played. Now, what about a counter-attack? Yildiz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Early ball out from the back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mukiele.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
And he's being shifted off it. Gravenberg. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has not gone well. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Looking for the run. And the ball is out of play.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Mbappe. McTominay. And Guirassy. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Good read, needed to be. This looks promising. Oh, Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
They've played it short. Very nicely done. Palmer. Lovely, now then. They've got to be quick to recover this. And that's a good ball. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! And that is as far as it goes. Madrid have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Dembele voted man of the match and... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Mbappe. Now it's Grafenberg. Pings in across. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And here's Thuram.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Rice. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Now it's Alvarez. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Rice. Now it's Alvarez. He's picked his way through. Alvarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Fabian Ruiz. He's a sharp little ball here.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
João Palhinha. Portugal do have a chance to counter here. And here's Mbappe. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And the counter is on. Some really good ball movement. He's being urged to shoot. And he's gone backward here. Gives it back.
Really got in his...
Header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Vinicius Junior is onto this. Alvarez hops for safety. That's an imaginative pass. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
That's a cute ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he get on the end of this? Real chance! And it's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Thuram. Mbappe. He's in a great position here. Shot a goal!
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Thuram. Barella. Oh, good-looking ball. Can he spark a counter here?
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That is a great pick out. Lovely pass, but can he get... Shoots! He scores! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front...
Alvarez! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And here's Alvarez, and the shot! It's in! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that...
Shot, surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. Here we go again. Gauges. Oh, what has happened here? Knocks it into space. Can he finish? Goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Alvarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Chance for a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Hakimi. And it's Ruiz. Rice. And João Palhinha. Looking for the run. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barella.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That has been cut short.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Always onto this. Now there's a... Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid have their second corner now. Vinicius Junior! So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, this looks sharp. Pass is just off target. That's very neat. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Thuram. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Van Dijk. João Palhinha. Alvarez. Thuram. Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, this is a great position. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Hakimi. Thiaw. Van Dijk. Rice. And the pass is intercepted. That is ended up in no man's land. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 13.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 41. Número 6. Número 12.
Ndika gets it away.
Número 18. Número 10. Número
Valverde getting this one clear.
38. Número 7. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. Alvarez. It's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Good ball, good take. Palmer. Now it's Haaland. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Konate threads one in, and it's made its way to him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Now it's Valverde. Palmer picked out shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are pulling clear here. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. That has been knocked clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Gravenberg. And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the play...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van de Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending, but he's actually quite tasty on the ball too, particularly with his long-range passing, and he loves those diagonals at times, and he's one to watch out for.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And it's made its way to him.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Guirassy is onto this. Guirassy. He can get that clear. But they've got it again. Mbappe, can he spark a counter here? Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's no flag. That'll be a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Nice sequence of passes this. And he shoots! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, what Thuram! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And that is out and behind. It's a good block. It's their second corner of the game. And that was very necessary. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Rice. And it's Rice. He's found a way through. Rice. Rice stood his ground strongly. Looking for options for movement. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Guirassy. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Wan-Bissaka cuts out the pass. Fabian Ruiz.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's lofted through here. And he's intervened well there. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Rice. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Rice. Now, what about a counter-attack? Looking to play him in. Alvarez receives it in a wide position. Great vision. Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, there's a probing ball, and there's green grass ahead of him. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Alvarez. Now that's a lovely exchange. Mbappe, that's really well manoeuvred. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's nice. Chooses to go back. Tries to dink it through. Portugal are looking to break at pace. Dink through. That's the keeper's ball. That is as far as they're going to go. Well, nicely intercepted. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Is there any support? Real chance! It's hit the upright. Guirassy, chance here to counter. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior, and he's making progress on the ball. Rice. Alvarez. For Rice. And it's Ruiz. Defending was strong and firm. Searching pass he's played there. Thuram looking to run onto it. Thiaw. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Portugal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He's shifting through the gears here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Rice. Now it's Alvarez. He's having a shot!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And now the breakaway. Gravenberg. So what can they make of this? Nicely weighted ball, and that is expertly dealt with.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It's a pretty loose pass. It'll be a throw-in.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 41. Número 9.
Wan-Bissaka.
Número 13.
Portugal finding their passes.
Número 8.
The most accurate pass.
Número 21.
Palmer.
Número 10.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gravenberg. Can he get it through? He has a look up. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well,
Great chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
that's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Big header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
75 minutes played.
Portugal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Lovely bit of skill. De Jong. Now it's De Jong. And the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Corner number 3 coming up. Tries a shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Now it's De Jong. Portugal can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
McTominay. Xiao. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Mbappe. This looks promising. Lovely, now shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! No space, no problem, you just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Portugal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Cucurella. Not the most convincing of passes. And that will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Gravenberg claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the early goal certainly helped settle everything down, and from there you felt this was always going to go one way, so this turns out to be a very fine day at the office.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.